Search for missing swimmer continues. HLSCC partners with UVI.
BVI delegation heads to Sea Trade Cruise Global in Willock versus Vanterpool. These and more stories when 284 News returns. Is business slow? Cash flow down? Hosting an upcoming event? We can help. Advertise with 284 Media and take your business or event to the next level by enhancing your present marketing and messaging strategies. Allow our team of experts to create a personalized ad that sets your business apart from all the rest. This could be your business or event. So, what are you waiting for? Contact our marketing team at 284media@cctbvi.com. Advertising with us works. Welcome, everybody. It's a Tuesday, April 9th, 2019. I'm Ron Grant.
And I'm Javon Wilson.
And as you can see, we have our new authentic real set.
We can move around a little bit.
Absolutely.
You know, how you like that?
So we've christened it. Topping our newscast today on Monday, April 8th, 2019, at the HLSCC Community College and the University of the Virgin Islands, they signed a memorandum of understanding charting the way forward for further collaboration between the two institutions. HLSCC students are now being offered lower tuition fees, scholarships, and a chance to further their studies at the University of the Virgin Islands at various levels. The Memorandum of Understanding also includes access to more resources for BVI students, increased technology that would allow students to benefit from distance learning opportunities, as well as online classes and partnership in areas of marine studies and the arts. The UVI delegation was led by a Vice President of Business Development and Innovation, Dr. Halden Davies, along with Ms. Verna Rivers, Dean of Students. Representatives from the HLSCC Community College included Madam President, Mrs. Judith Vanterpool, Director of Institutional Advancement, Dr. Richard Georges, Chairman of the Board of Governors, Dr. Charles Wheatley, and Madam Vice Chair, Ms. Eileen L. Parsons, along with other members, of course, from the institution. President of the HLSCC Community College, Mrs. Judith Vanterpool, at the signing shared this.
This is not the first time we are having an agreement to work with the University of the Virgin Islands, but it is a new and more invigorating experience that we organize today.
It is expected that the continued partnership between both universities will serve as a major boost for students wishing to receive training at every level. Both institutions are presently in the middle of an accreditation process, a very rigorous accreditation process, Jovan, that they have vowed to support each other in. In addition, they both have a strong relationship with the University of the West Indies.
This is definitely a step in the right direction,
Absolutely.
Considering that we're trying to forge a closer relationship with the USVI and, of course, take some of
Benefiting our
that
students.
financial strain off of our students.
Indeed.
All right, moving right along, we have a BVI delegation in Miami. Of course, that delegation is being led by Premier Foy and Director of the BVI Tourist Board, Ms. Sharon Flax, of course, among a few others, attending the Sea Trade Cruise Global that unites over 11,000 professionals around a singular sensation, which is feeling at home on the sea. 284 Media caught up with the director of the BVI Tourist Board, who shared her expectations for the venture.
Our goals at Sea Trade are to maintain our presence as a premier port of call for cruise lines in the Caribbean basin, emphasizing that the BVI is a multi-destination call which boasts a huge array of history and attractions, as well as to hold meetings with the various cruise lines to increase calls to the destination. Sea Trade is one of the largest cruise expos in the world, with over 11,000 attendees. We expect for the British Virgin Islands to be showcased, as for the first time we are featuring a taste of the BVI at the BVI exhibit. Here we will feature 3 local mixologists who will be sharing libations mixed with BVI spirits such as Foxy's Rum, Carlwood's Rum, and BVI Gin. One of our premier chefs will also share samples of our scrumptious conch and saltfish fritters. We really are working hard with the cruise industry to maintain the BVI's presence. Thank you, Javon.
For years, the event has been known for significant growth opportunities. It's your best chance all year to build on existing global alliances, establish new business relationships, and of course, discover the trends and ideas reimagining the cruise seascape. With a resilient local tourism industry, of course, with the cruise aspect of it. And under the current administration, the new plans for tourism, this trip couldn't be more timely.
We'll be right back after this commercial break. You're watching 284 News, everyone.
When you need to stay connected with friends and families at home or abroad, the best choice for you is Freedom. CCT Freedom. With the lowest rates in the market, our Freedom plan gives you unlimited calls and texting. Plus, our Freedom One package includes 10 gigabits of super fast, unlimited LTE data and unlimited calls to the BVI, USA, USVI, Canada, Puerto Rico, and UK lines. Why pay for overages when you can enjoy CCT Freedom? Stop by at one of our stores today and speak with one of our representatives to find out more about our CCT Freedom packages. Welcome back, viewers. You're watching 284 News. What a political fiasco it has been with the recent turn of events, even while most of the electorate is still trying to settle from the emotional roller coaster that resulted from the BVI elections 2019. The saga, of course, which began with Mr. Vanterpool's resignation on March 5th, has now resulted in an injunction being filed against Honorable Willock, the Speaker of the House, who refused to swear in Mr. Vanterpool on the second sitting of the Fourth House of Assembly. Take a look.
I see that we have the duly elected member for the 4th District in the House. It's in the gallery. And I know customary after the prayers, you have the oaths, the oaths. But I don't, are we electing, affirm the duly elected member of the 4th District?
Honorable.
One question.
Sure.
And if not, can you give the House a reason why you're not swearing him in today? And as well, we'd like to know if our opinion on the matter was sought by the Honorable AG.
Honorable Leader of the Opposition, there shall be no amendments to the order paper. And I refer you to Section 23 of the standing orders, actually 24, on the notice of questions and motion. And it stated, except herein provided, no member shall ask a question or make a motion unless he or she give notice in writing of such questions or motion at previous sitting of the House or to the clerk not less than 7 days in advance. Therefore, I will not accept your question on this matter. Madam Clerk.
All due respect, Mr. Speaker, the point of information, I wasn't asking you a specific question. I was asking for the privilege of the House and the privilege of the people of the territory. If we are not swearing in on the honorable member of the 4th District, can you please tell the people of this honorable House and the people of this territory the reason why? And two, if you sought advice from Honorable Attorney General. As a member of this House, I think it is of that privilege, and the members of this House should know that information.
Leader of the Opposition, this matter with the person in question will be decided on at a later time. This is also a matter that could end up in the court of law. Therefore, I will refrain from making any comments on the matter. And that closes this matter. Madam Clerk. Leader of the Opposition.
Leader of the Opposition.
I am no longer entertaining any more discussion on that matter. It's closed. Thank you. Madam Clerk.
Viewers, this remains a very controversial topic since the Constitution, which governs the outcome, does not speak to this gray area in the law. Therefore, in this instance where the law is silent, we must then come to an agreement run of what we call reasonable standard when presented in a court of law. Additionally, we've seen the dynamics of this story change so much over time. Some argue that the resignation was invalid due to who it was addressed to. Others have opined that once the House received the contents of intent, that it should have been accepted. And while, yes, the law stipulates that the resignation be addressed to the Speaker of the House, in this instance, we all know that no speaker was instated at the time. And of course, it was invalidly addressed to the clerk. Viewers, we now head to the court on April 12th, for a resolve. And while persons have alleged that, yes, this is a necessary precedent this is necessary, for a precedent to be set. Others see it simply, Ron, as a battle of the egos.
Back and
You know,
forth.
we really have to hope that, especially around this time where it's so critical, that personal agendas can be placed aside with one objective, and of course, that is to deliver to the people of the
And the
BVI
betterment of the people.
who deserve stalwart leadership from their legislators. However, at this point, we know for sure that neither of the parties show any intention to capitulate. So we will just have to wait and see
Indeed. Wait
on
and see.
Friday, April 12th.
The Royal Virgin Islands Police Force on Monday issued a press release in collaboration with the Virgin Islands Search and Rescue for a missing swimmer. VISAR, along with divers from Sail Caribbean Divers and the Royal Virgin Islands Police Force Marine Unit, continue their search for a missing male visitor who reportedly went swimming in the waters off Cooper Island on Saturday afternoon. The sons of 71-year-old Patrick William McLean of Florida, USA, recalled their father stating that he was going for a swim near their chartered catamaran while they snorkeled around a reef near Cooper Island. When they returned to the boat, their dad had not returned. A search of the boat surrounding waters, the nearby vessels, and on Cooper Island itself turned up nothing. Several teams engaged in the search and rescue Saturday night. However, due to poor visibility, that search was resumed on Sunday morning. Up until today, the missing visitor was still not found. Jovan, we are indeed encouraging both residents and visitors alike to exercise extreme precautions when going swimming, particularly staying in groups so we don't have any type of mishaps. And we do hope the best of
We definitely do.
relief comes to this situation.
All right, that's it for today's news roundup. Viewers, be sure to like us on Facebook. That is 284 Media and 284 BVI, as well as on Instagram and Twitter. I'm Javon Wilson.
And I'm Ron Grant. This news segment is proudly sponsored by As You Like It Hair and Barbershop. In addition to that, be sure to check them out. They do hair, nail, manicures and pedicures, and braiding.
They're
In
responsible
addition,
for all of this.
all of this and keeping us intact. Be sure to join us again on Friday at 3 p.m. same time, where we deliver honest and impartial news.
Right
For
here.
284 News, we're going to keep you informed, guys. Happy Tuesday.
Take care.
Get online today with CCT Go Fast LTE. Simply select from any one of our Go Fast LTE plan options. Each plan offers unlimited wireless residential internet and are priced to suit your budget and required data speed. Stop by any one of our locations and speak with one of our representatives. And get online with Go Fast LTE, the BVI's preferred choice for reliability, speed, and affordability. CCT Life Unlimited.